y'all, today I want to share with you a body restoration tool and technique. I fall a lot when I'm on the water, and any kind of impact to my spine, hips, or head, I want to help reorganize things in case something gets kind of impacted. That insult or fascia fluidity can be reshaped, like to hold tension. And so I'm really good about getting home and doing restoration movements. It's usually in the form of body work, self-body work, or moving massages. So as you age, it's not our aging that breaks our body down, it is our history. And if we're not helping our bodies reset and reorganize, then we're not going to be able to move well. So moving well is about awareness and how you're moving, but it's also in how you're resting and restoring, especially as you get into your 40s, late 40s, 50s, and on up. So this is called a still point inducer. My favorite form of body work is craniosacral therapy. I really can release and unravel a lot of tension, physical, emotional, old energy, whatever you want to call it. So the still point inducer is a great reset for your spine, your nervous system, just helps recalibrate everything. So if you've had any falls or impacts or just like holding stress emotionally, this is one of my favorite tools, right? So I always set up with a little blanket because my body just likes comfort, and I'm going to be able to rest down more in that. So I have a mat under here, right? But if I just add a soft little blanket, it's just going to invite me to relax even more. Just like if you were to get on a massage table versus an exercise mat, you're going to notice that your body relaxes a little bit more, and that's what we want. Okay, and then the second part is, because I'm having some tension here, I'm going to just support my legs versus having them flat. You could do that with a pillow. This is just what I have near me. This is a very soft roller. Right? So I'm going to lay back. This prop is not to release neck tension. I'm not trying to release neck tension. I want to reset my fascial or the cerebral spinal fluid to flow well from my head to my sacrum. So the position of the still point inducer is going to be actually on your skull, right? And you have these two little kind of divots right here. So I'm not trying to release neck tension. The neck tension release is a side benefit. So I'm going to bring it to my skull, right? Kind of where there's a little imprint, right? And that's where I'm going to lay my head. Okay, so I have my support for my legs here, right? And then I'm going to bring this underneath my head, right? Sometimes I can have it twisted because I'm kind of twisted sometimes, right? And I actually am not feeling like I want this. Do I want it? Yes, I do want it. So you have to just explore. What does my body need and want so it can reset? Because I'm feeling a lot of tension in my back from a lot of things I did Sunday. Right? And I'm just going to allow my head to imprint. And sometimes see I'm fidgeting a lot, I'm going to take this ponytail out. Okay, that was weighting my head too much to the left. Right, and I'm just going to reposition one more time. There we go. All right. Now it feels like my head is turning to the left, and maybe it is, right? So the funny thing with the fascia, and as a body worker, is that it will move to reorganize itself. Okay? So I'm feeling my head move. I'm not doing this from my thinking brain, but I'm feeling my head kind of wanting to turn to the left, right? And so the fascia has amazing intelligence, right? And it will it will reset itself if we get out of the way, right? So this turning of my head is not, again, I don't know what my body needs with my brain. I just know I need a little recalibration, right? So my legs are kind of finding their comfortable position. And that's where my head wants to be, right here. It's turned. I can feel my diaphragm opening, and that does tend to get on lockdown. So I can breathe into the side of my body. And I'm just going to listen. So my head may just want to stay here. It may stay in center. The more you do these practices, right? If you think about how we grew ourselves in the womb, how did our one cell know how to divide and become a whole body? That intelligence is always working within us, and we can tap into that when we drop in and listen. Yeah. So I could force my head in the other direction. It just doesn't want to go there. And I've been doing this a long time, so I can talk and still let my body do its thing. See, I'm holding some tension here. I can feel that. And that's what my head is trying to work out, is what's holding there, right? Which I'm feeling through my neck, but it's really through my ribs, or that part of my spine. Okay, now I can feel the other part of my head wanting to feel some pressure, so I'm readjusting it. So when I first started this practice, I just had my head static right there. And when it felt like too much tension or pressure, I would either just take it away. But now I know how to let my body work with it. And so again, I'm not doing this from my brain. I'm letting my body guide me. Finding my breath. Oh, God. All right. Oh, Lordy. Okay. I need to move it again. Oh, right there. Okay. This is relaxing my jaw on this right side now. That's where I felt more of the tension. If I would have gone here first, it probably would not have opened. There's a combination lock to help our bodies restore and reset. Let me listen. Okay. Whew. Nice. So, wow. Now I feel so much more freedom in my neck. I feel that more of the connection of my head to my pelvis, right? So when we've had an impact, or we've had a lot muscular tension, it can interfere with that fascial flow, with the communication of all the parts and pieces together. And to move really well, we want all of that communication to be really clear and fluid. So if I'm holding muscularly or gripping, or even fascially, say muscularly, but if there's a lot of held tension in a specific area, right, then the joints above and below and diagonally are just not going to move as well. There's going to be a lot of negotiating. So that's where joint dysfunction shows up. So this helps prevent joint issues, body issues. You have to restore. If you want to be an aging athlete,